And they're off. They race for the Grade 1 Albert Bartlett Novices Hurdle. They race over 3 miles, and up for review on the inside of Barters Hill are prominent, together with Alison Montergue, who's towards the outside of Atlantic Gold. Settled out the back of the field is Bacasson, who will be last as they rise over the first of the 12 flights. Up for review just touched down in front, and they're all safely over. Quite a short run towards flight number 2. Up for review on the inside, Barters Hill, aggressive as is his wont, spearheading the field, and Barters Hill just about touched down in front as they crossed over the second flight, with Bacasson just a little flat-footed at the back of the field. Balco de Flo is last but one. Bold Eagle, and also Unowhatimeanharry towards the rear of the field as they cross over the third. A mistake by Bacasson at the back of the field. They take a dogleg turn now before they cross flight number 4. Barters Hill on the outside of Up for Review, the first 2, followed by Atlantic Gold, and then out wide is Alison Montergue. Then Champers on Ice racing on the outside of Definite Outcome. On their outside races Johnny Sofa. After Johnny Sofa, the grey Aurillac, who's racing alongside Gangster as they cross over flight number 4, taken at the top of the hill. Hunting up Gangster towards the inside is Bleu et Rouge. After Bleu et Rouge is West Approach. After West Approach, the striped colours of Richard Johnson on Chanteau Village. And then Chanteau Village is about a length in advance of Long Dog. Long Dog, who's racing alongside Unowhatimeanharry, and on that one's outside is Balco de Flo. Fagan towards the rear of the field, together with Open Eagle, and Bacasson is still the back marker, as he has been throughout the first 3/4 of a mile. Aurillac is the first one to get a slap down the neck, and he's just urged to get a little bit closer, racing in midfield as they make the run down towards the next flight. And this will be flight number 5 of the 12. And down there is Long Dog. Long Dog has taken a false step, and he has unseated his rider Ruby Walsh. So Long Dog is out of the Albert Bartlett Novices Hurdle. So they have crossed over flight number 5, and it is Barters Hill who is out in front. On the inside, racing in second Up for Review, followed by Atlantic Gold, and then with a noseband out wide is Alison Montergue. Champers on Ice, and then Johnny Sofa, followed on the inside by Definite Outcome and Aurillac, who's run a little in snatches. He's racing in advance of West Approach, who's taking a very keen hold. He's racing alongside Balco de Flo and Gangster. Then Bleu et Rouge on the inside. Chanteau Village just slightly worse than midfield, shuffled back, hit the highway. On the inside is Unowhatimeanharry as they cross over flight number 6. It will be the last in a circuit's time in the 2016 Albert Bartlett Novices Hurdle, and it is Barters Hill who wears his heart on his sleeve, and he's out in front by a half length. Up for Review is racing in second. On their outside, Atlantic Gold is in third, Alison Montergue in 4th. Champers on Ice, the Vivid Orange, is in 5th, and Johnny Sofa in 6th. Aurillac around the outside in 7th. On the inside, Definite Outcome, the Beige, is in 8th. Gangsters racing in 9th, and Balco de Flo is next, followed by Bleu et Rouge, and then Chanteau Village. Out a little bit wider is West Approach, and then Bold Eagle, Unowhatimeanharry. Fagan, who's very deep out on the track, hit the highway as they cross over the first flight down the back, and it was Barters Hill who crossed over that flight in front, and Bacasson is still the back marker. So they begin to make the run down now towards the next, which will be flight number 8, and Barters Hill still has company on the sharp end from Alison Montergue out wide, and Bleu et Rouge is down. Bleu et Rouge has fallen at that flight. So Bleu et Rouge came out of the race at flight number 8. Quickly, they jumped flight 9, and Barters Hill hit that flight. Champers on Ice is coming through on his outside as they now begin to make the climb up now to what will be the second from home. They won't take the flight on the side of the track. So it's Alison Montergue running huge around the outside of Barters Hill and Champers on Ice. Johnny Sofa is now in 4th place. Then the white cap of Balco de Flo, who is getting closer. Up for Review has lost 1 or 2 places as they go over what will be 2 out, but they're still 3/4 of a mile from the finish. A mistake by the back-pedalling West Approach. Up for Review is also losing ground, and now beginning to make ground towards the outside is Chanteau Village. He's checking off rivals one by one, and so too is Open Eagle, and it's wide open with a very, very long run before they cross over the final flight. So it's Barters Hill on the inside of Champers on Ice, the first 2. Alison Montergue, then Johnny Sofa, Gangster, and on that one's outside Balco de Flo. Next is Open Eagle, who is sided his way through the field, pushed along now Chanteau Village towards the outside, followed by Unowhatimeanharry. Then the light blue of Bacasson, who is trying to get closer as they are in fact going to take this flight. Ruby Walsh is asking them though to go out very, very wide over that hurdle. So as they took it, it was Champers on Ice who took the lead over Barters Hill in second. Gangster now is back in third position. Balco Day Flow, and then on the inside is You Know What I Mean, Harry, as they begin to make the turn, and Barters Hill rolls his sleeves up and digs in. On the outside is Champers on Ice, back in third, You Know What I Mean, Harry. Then Balco Day Flow is staying on, so too is the grey Fagan towards the near side rail. Champers on Ice, Barters Hill slugging it out. You Know What I Mean, Harry wants to join in the fight. They race down towards the final flight of hurdles. Barters Hill still just has the medal and the lead. On the far side, You Know What I Mean, Harry, who crashed his way through the flight. Fagan is now pouncing on the near side, and Champers on Ice is there as well. It's You Know What I Mean, Harry, who has to repel Fagan. 50 yards to go. You Know What I Mean, Harry wins the Albert Bartlett. You Know What I Mean, Harry wins for Noel Feely and for Harry Fry. He repelled Fagan, Champers and Ice, and carried out on his shield with Barters Hill.